Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Excellency Tukai Haji Hasan Mutawakil Allah SHMM, as the leader of Islamic boarding school at Zainul Hasan Genggong, respectable to Dr. Abdul Aziz Wahab BAMAG as director of Zainul Hasan Genggong University, and unforgettable to my lecturer, the lecturer of Teaching Materials Development class. He is Mr. Very Verdianto MPD. Before, allow me to have short introduction. My name is Nadia Nur. You can call me Nadia. I'm a student of English Education Department at Zainul Hasan Genggong University. Here I would like to present about the teaching methodology, where there are three parts. First, the teaching program. Second, the teaching procedures. And last, the teaching materials. Part of A, the teaching programs. Here there are 5 parts. First, team, family. Second, sub-team, member of family. Third, level, second of elementary school. Fourth, time, 45 minutes. Fifth, objectives. Children are expected to recognize and categorize family members, and also learn the correct pronunciation of vocabulary related to the topic, and last, apply vocabulary in simple sentences. And then part of B, the teaching procedures. In the teaching procedures, there are 3 parts. First, presentation stage. Starting point, speaking. In the presentation stage, there are 3 activities. First, the teacher start by introducing the team, family members, through pictures or cards of family members such as mother, father, siblings, grandmother, and grandfather. And then second, the teacher show the pictures one by one while saying the name and pronunciation clearly. And third, the teacher invites the student to repeat the pronunciation of each vocabulary word after year. Besides that, the objectives is students can recognize vocabulary related to family members and understand how to pronounce them correctly. And then second, practice to production stage. In the practice to production stage, there are 3 activities. First, once students are familiar with the vocabulary, conduct an interactive game such as Guess Who. And then second, students are asked to draw a picture of their family member and give the name and explain the relationship in a simple sentence. For example, this is my mom. And third, students are given the opportunity to ask questions about each other's family members using the vocabulary they have learned. Besides that, the objectives is students can use vocabulary in simple sentences and practice speaking orally. And then third, feedback stage. In feedback stage, there are 3 activities. First, discuss the student drawings and sentences in front of the class. And then second, the teacher gives positive feedbacks and correction if there are mistakes in pronunciation or sentence structure. Third, ask the student about their family members and give them a chance to correct any mistakes. Besides that, the objectives is students can reflect on the lesson learned and improve their understanding the teaching materials. In the teaching materials, there are three parts. First, part of presentation stage. In the presentation stage, there are three sessions, namely, first, family member picture or cards materials. For example, you can see in my background pictures or cards for each family member, such as mother or mom, father or dad, then brother, sister, grandmother, and grandfather, and etc. Then second, pronunciation. Prepare clear pronunciation for each vocabulary word, such as mother or mom, father or dad, brother, sister, grandmother, and grandfather. And then last, activity. Here there are two activities. First, show the pictures one by one, saying their names clearly. And last, get the student to repeat the pronunciation after you. And then next, there is part of practice to production stage. In the practice to production stage, there are three sessions, namely, first, game activity, Guess Who. Here there are two steps. First step, create small group, give them pictures of family members at random. Second, ask each group to describe the family members without saying their name. Example, she is the our mom and dad's mother. For example, you can see in my background. Second, draw family members. Here there are two steps. First, give students paper and drawing tools to draw their family members. And next, instruction, draw a family members and write a sentence. For example, this is name of my family member. And last, there is a question and answer. Get students in pairs to ask each other who is this, and answer using the learned vocabulary. And then next, there is part of feedback stage. In the feedback stage, there are three sessions, namely, first session, class discussion. Here there are two steps. First, ask some students to display their drawings and read out the sentences they have made. Second, discuss the sentences they made, give positive feedback and necessary correction. And then next, second session, open question. Here there are two steps. First, ask the student which family member do they like the most, why, and then encourage students to improve their sentences. And then last, third session, discussion objective. Invite students to reflect on the day's lesson, what they learned, and how they can use the vocabulary in their daily lives. With this material, students can more easily understand and use vocabulary related to family members in a fun and interactive context. Okay, that's all from my present about the teaching methodology. Less and more apologize me. The last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.